I'll use this video to give you an introduction to nitrogen compound in organic chemistry. So this lesson is divided into 3 parts. For part A, we'll address amines, where the nitrogen center is bonded to either alkyl group or hydrogen atoms. For part B, we'll look at the acid derivative, the amide linkage. Then for part C, we are going to look at amino acid, where you have an amino group and carboxylic acid group bonded to the same carbon. Okay, so we're going to focus on amines. So let's look at the classification of amines. So the simplest member of nitrogen compound without any alkyl group attached is that of ammonia. Okay, so primary amine is formed when one of the H is being replaced by an alkyl group. So having a similar concept, secondary amine will be having 2 H being replaced by alkyl group, and of course tertiary amine will have all the H being replaced by alkyl group. Okay. Quaternary ammonium cation is formed where nitrogen uses its lone pair to form a dative bond towards a carbocation. Okay, so that's why the whole product, after dative bond formation, the ammonium forms a cation, having a net positive charge. Okay, so when there's only amino group that is present, then amines will be named as the main functional group. So it will appear as a suffix amine. 2 carbon here, so ethylamine. Okay, so when there's a functional group of higher priority, then amine will be named as a substituent. Okay, so it will appear as a prefix as amino. Okay, so for secondary tertiary amine, the longest alkyl group with nitrogen is chosen as the parent, while the other alkyl group are considered as N substituents. Okay, so let's look at the first example. For this example here, the longest continuous chain is this. All right, in fact, the 2 alkyl group is the same. So we will name it as dimethylamine. So for this example, the longest continuous chain is this. So that will become the parent, which is the ethylamine. So the methyl substituent is bonded to nitrogen. Okay, so we give it a N-methyl. This is to tell us that the methyl substituent is bonded to nitrogen, not at the hydrocarbon parent chain. Okay, so how do we name a aryl amine, whereby the amino group is directly bonded to a benzene ring? So this will be a new functional group by itself. It will be called a phenylamine. So when you have amino group directly bonded to a benzene, it is the parent group will become a phenylamine. Okay, so if there are other alkyl groups attached, it depends on the position of the alkyl group. If the alkyl group attached is to the nitrogen, then we have to indicate N. If the alkyl group attached is to the benzene ring, then we will have to show the relative position of this alkyl group to the carbon number 1 of amine. All right, so I use the next video to go through the preparation of amines.